All right, let's do this thing.
Let's do it. Can I pray us in?
Dude,
I want to do that.
I would love that.
Dear Lord, we thank you for the day. We thank you for the beautiful weather. Nice weekend. I'd ask you to guide us and show us the way that you want us to go here in the future, and especially the dreamer of Aaron. And we ask this in your holy name. Amen.
So good. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
What is up, everybody? I am so excited about this episode. This man right here, he is a God-fearing man. He is a loving man. He is incredibly amazing. We've been through some things together, and I am just excited for you to be able to meet one of my friends, a leader and a boss in general. And this man is Mike Mangus.
How you doing? How you doing?
Bro, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Doing great. Especially in this the Sabbath time.
Okay.
The season is really inspiring as far as
Okay.
been without work for unemployed for 2 months, but God's at work. And as far as showing me, you need to take a break, slow things down a little bit.
Man.
So it has been awesome.
Okay.
Couldn't pick a better time of the year to be laid off. So I'm gonna
dude,
go with that.
No kidding, dude. This is the perfect time to just be
Working on my
still.
tan.
He said working on. Do you go to the beach a lot? Do you go to the beach?
No.
Okay.
We have a pool at the house, but
Okay.
so an above ground pool. So
That's
some people don't call it a real pool, but it's a real pool.
I feel like if there's a potential to drown in it, it's a real pool.
Yep, it is one of those.
Okay, well then, yeah, it's a real pool. All right, so tell the world a little bit about who you are, what you do, what do you like doing. Let them know who Mike Mangus is just a little bit.
Perfect. So how far back do we need to go? We'll go back to my childhood. Always lived in this area.
Okay.
I grew up in Dowagiac, Michigan.
Nice.
Not too far away.
Yeah.
Went to school there up until the 4th grade. Then came to Niles. I went to an elementary school called Howard Elementary out there in the rural area, just out by Barron Lake. So go back to the lifestyle in Dowagiac. There again, I am a sibling to 5 brothers and sisters. I'm the youngest. So as far as interacting with them, they always did stuff that I could not do because I was too small, too young. So I had to stand by the sidelines and just kind of watch them play.
Yeah.
Or I would just get some Hot Wheel cars and play by myself out in the yard. But, that's way back. But as I got older, I tried to just be adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
I have scars to show those adventurous times. Riding a bicycle on handlebars, kiss the sidewalk. I mean, 13 stitches up here. So all in all, I mean, it very
on your lip. 13 stitches on your lip.
Above,
right above your lip.
Yeah.
Do you so if you didn't have the mustache, would people see that?
You could actually, if you look closely, there's areas where I don't grow hair because of the scar.
Really? Do you keep the mustache because of that, or do you just like the mustache?
I don't really like it. I mean, I get tired of shaving, but I'm tired of. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. I can shave, and within a week or so, it's back again.
Really?
So either way.
That's good. That's good. All right, keep going.
But anyways, back to the story and. Very loving household. Was not church grown as far as growing up. Mom stayed home, dad worked. School was close. We kind of walked to school.
Okay.
Growing up until we moved out to Niles, out by Barron Lake.
All right.
And then then we had the bus stops and changing schools pretty hard. I mean. Even at a younger age, I mean, you leaving all your friends.
Yeah.
So you're going to a new environment. Always active as far as sports, football, baseball, wrestling, soccer, track. You name it. I mean, I was involved with a lot of things.
That's awesome.
But anyway, going back to that, a time that I remember, like in Dowagiac, during recess time, you played tackle football,
Uh-huh.
and that was allowed. But when you change schools and you go to have recess and you're used to playing tackle football and you tackle somebody for the first time, they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, Are we playing football or what?" We can't tackle here. It's touch football." I'm like,
Okay.
"Okay, well, I thought you could relate to that being a football
Yeah.
player yourself." So,
Absolutely, man.
but yeah, I mean, growing up there, and like I said, graduated from Niles.
Okay.
That was there again, a lot of active in sports.
Hey, that's good stuff, man. So you mentioned being a pretty adventurous person, right? You kiss the sidewalk a little bit sometimes. Like, what is the depths of your adventure? Like, do you feel like that was a crutch for you? Maybe even like a numbing point for you? Like, man, I gotta just do something to boost my adrenaline to make myself feel good a little bit.
I was more or less an accident prone. I mean, like I said, going
Yeah.
back to the days, elementary school, you used to have to put your coats and shoes or boots during the wintertime over in a certain area, and then you had to line up for the dismissal of school.
Hmm.
Um, I barely remember this. I just remember hearing stories about it, but I think it was third grade. Um, it was dismissal time. Got to run across the classroom, which you're not supposed to run in school, which I learned that the hard way. Tripped and bit the corner of a table,
Uh,
and 3/4 of my tongue was just hanging off.
oh my.
So they had to stitch that up too. So I mean, that was not fun.
Can you
Painful.
tell? Like, is your tongue scarred because of it?
I don't think so.
Did you lose taste? Like, was
I
there
don't
a seat?
remember.
You don't
I
remember?
don't think so, but I
So
don't
did
remember.
you hit your head too? Then maybe. I'm
Exactly. So yeah, maybe that's what's wrong with me today. I don't know.
maybe, man, maybe. All right. So I love this man. First off, this guy is like, you just have such a tender heart. You know, you've grown up in like we've both heard each other's stories, and like you've grown up and you've been in some wild situations, but you still have such a tender heart for people. What do you feel like led you to that? What do you feel like led you into loving people so well and just caring? Like, you see it in your eyes, really.
I do believe that my parents kind of let me that way.
Okay.
I would say, and listen to PM's message yesterday. Being rooted is a firm foundation of your roots of your life and your soul.
Okay.
And everything was about family back then. We didn't seem like we didn't have a lot, but we actually had more than others. I mean, as far as a family, and we were rooted in family. So, um, but I think the parents um, having a firm mother and father, and showing that giving is is one of the ways you can show your love.
Mm,
Just being a giver. So
come on.
I do love doing that. I love not necessarily the feeling. It's just doing something for others
Right.
that maybe you don't really need anything in return. It's just being who you are.
Yeah.
I think speaks volumes for it.
Man, that's big. Did you ever go through a quote unquote prodigal season or party season in your life?
How much time do we have?
We got all the time
We
in
got
the
all the
world,
time.
man.
So yes, I had. I would say it really didn't start in until high school. Um, there again, being in a lot of the sports or extra activities, you got to get into environments where things were happening. Um, Parties after games, parties on the weekend. Um, you get an invite, you're going.
Mhm.
Um, and then, I mean, there was always music, dancing, drinking, you name it. I mean, parties are typically that way. And you just kind of partaked in what was going on. I mean, but it got to be where a point where you could actually, overindulge in things. As far as drugs and stuff like that, never had it. curiosity what it was, but I never got involved with that. But drinking, underage drinking, absolutely.
Right.
Did that. I mean, let's confess here, but
Yeah, do the same, man. I just probably drink more underage than I have this somebody that's of age.
you're probably, I'm saying I'm about the same way. So yeah, it's sad that, I mean, when you get older, you get wiser, but
Yeah,
obviously those things that I mean, I can't even stand the smell of alcohol, like
really,
liquor, as far as
really.
nowadays, because back in the day, that's all we had.
Okay.
And it wasn't,
It was probably like terribly, like super cheap, like
well,
plastic bottles.
yeah. Well, no, they didn't have that glass bottles back in the day. They didn't
You
have
own
before plastic.
really?
I'm
So
kind of dating myself,
you are dating yourself, man. Just a
but
little
it had
bit.
to be, and I'm just being totally honest and real. Either 40 proof or above.
Oh yeah, I mean I get
So,
that.
but now I can't even smell that stuff. It just gets me sick. So
Yeah.
no, can't do it. Occasional drink, 1 or 2 beers, and we're good. So
I'm with you there. I'm a cider guy. I'm a big time like I like Angry Orchards. I can get down with an Angry Orchard. Um but but yeah, dude. I've done some wild things drinking, man. I don't even know. Like I just yeah. Anyway.
get it to a point where, I mean, yeah, you would have a party or a gathering or something like that. I mean, it always seems like they were the upper. I don't want to say that because, I mean, let's face it. Back in the day, people were labeled.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. PC has also said this before too. I mean, people, they put labels on you just by looking at your exterior, but they
Mhm.
don't know about the interior.
Mm,
Um, and I do believe, I mean, I know that's definitely wrong, and we still do it today. There's a lot of people out there that label people
yeah,
and judge people.
right.
We're not the judge. I mean,
Come on.
we know who the judge is,
We do know who the judge
but
is.
you get labels put on you, and then you just you go with that label because you've been put in that category, um, and it sucks. I mean,
Mm. What label do you feel like was put on you that you attested to growing up?
um, I would say following the footsteps of my siblings
Mm.
was a hard path to follow. Um, and then also, I would say um, just being general as far as I think the label that I would say that was on me the most that I wasn't good enough, and I thought I had to prove to everybody that I was.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the label that I felt that I was is not worthy of doing this, doing that. So my way of doing it was try to show people that I was good enough. So
I relate to that, man. I remember in my life, like I was so adamant about proving that I had some that I needed to show the world that I was good enough. That literally that was like part of my intro into like actual drug abuse or even substance like alcohol abuse. Because I'm like, if I can get performance enhancing drugs, like I can make sure people know who I am, you know? So like that's just what my nature was, is like let me do everything I can to amplify my value, even if it is, let me go to this party so that this person can see that, Aaron Hass is the fun guy. So,
understandable.
it's so real. Um, in your life. So you've mentioned Jesus.
Yes,
Was there a transformational moment for you in your life with him
there was. It was when I met my wife.
when you met your wife?
Yeah,
Say about it, man.
about 30 years ago.
Okay.
So there again, I telling you that I didn't grow up around God. I mean, I was offered to go to church with some friends throughout school. Maybe went to a couple different ones. Um, just didn't seem like I had a connection.
Hmm.
And I just felt like I was being judged when I walked through the doors, or didn't feel like I fit in. But knowing this as I'm older, man, it's how wrong I was.
Mm.
How wrong I was. Everybody's welcome,
Yeah.
and nobody's perfect.
Come on.
So, um, knowing that, I mean, it just frustrates me that I didn't give Jesus a chance
Hmm.
when I was younger. But like I said, when I met my wife, um, her family went to church. every weekend, even during the week. So it was a slow transition for me to get involved. If I wanted to be involved with her, I'm going to get involved with the church.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that journey started. Um, and it was a country church that we got married in. Like I said, it's been 26 years. So
Come on.
ups and downs, journeys,
Come
valleys.
on. What has been the hardest part for you in your marriage journey?
The hardest part?
Yeah. Wildest season.
Mm. Not able to, I guess, fix something that I feel like I caused,
Mm.
but trying to fix something that's something that I can't fix. It's got to go through God. It can't definitely be through me. So
It's big. Can't be.
the hardest thing would be, not be able to fix something that I feel like I caused.
Mm.
But let God's course show its actions.
So it's a time game.
It is
And you've been married, you said 30 years, 20 years?
26 years.
So
Been together 30 years.
been together 30 years.
Yeah.
That's insane. So it is a time game.
It's a huge time game.
For someone that is maybe newly married or even walking through marriage struggles, what is your advice to them?
My advice is to get a relationship with Jesus. Having somebody that's firm, a rock foundation, which is Jesus, and communication. As PM said yesterday, communion. It starts out with communication.
PM, that's our pastor, by the way. For anybody that doesn't go to like the church we go to, Relevant Church, Pastor Mutsa, amazing guy. Episode with him's coming up, so just get ready for that. I'm excited.
Definitely amazing person. Yes,
Yeah.
He fills all those, teacher, preacher, brother, friend,
Right.
whatever you want to label it. I mean, he's there. So
He's insane.
he's definitely insane. But yeah, I would say, I forget what the question was now. Would you?
Dude, that's just like me. Like I'll go on these
Shout out
things.
to Relevant. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I'll get on these like things. Somebody asks me something, and I'll be like, man, that's so good. Like, hey, I just want you to listen. Like, we're gonna talk about this, and I'll get so passionate about something. I'll be like, what were we talking about again? And then I completely just went off of what the question was. The question was for somebody that's newly married or maybe walking through marriage struggles, what advice would you give them?
Don't journey life alone. Obviously, your spouse or your soon-to-be spouse, make sure you both have a good relationship with Jesus.
That's big.
I would definitely say that's definitely a plus.
That's big.
You have to.
For somebody that might not have ever heard the name Jesus, you're like, to me, you're one of those people that I'm like, oh, Mike Mangus, yeah, he like, you can tell you love God just by how you live your life, right? For someone that might not have ever been introduced to the name Jesus before, what would you tell them? Like they're questioning maybe, I don't even know if I want to like this Jesus guy. They seem like hypocritical people, all the Jesus people, What would you say to them? You've got 30 years of being introduced to Jesus.
Right. I mean, there's just like my shirt says, the impossible. Nothing's impossible without Jesus. But I would say if you need to start out small because nothing's too small, nothing's too big for Jesus. He can meet you where you're at. Just come to him. There again, get plugged into a local church. And there are so many choices of churches out there. Find one that fits your needs and get plugged in.
That's big. So in your life, you have been married for 26 years, in a relationship for 30 years. How many kids do you have?
I've got 3 kids.
3 kids.
3 kids, grown adults.
Come on. All right, so you have 3 kids. Who's your favorite? No, I'm just playing. What has even being a parent taught you, man? Because you've been through the ups and downs of all of this stuff.
My goodness.
So like, what's been like?
Knowing the sacrifices that you have to make, just to be a provider and protector, and kind of show them the ways that either you were taught or the ways that you want to teach them.
Okay.
And then hopefully you plant that seed in them and watch them grow.
Mm. What was your biggest mistake in parenthood?
Biggest mistake. I'm gonna say the biggest mistake of parenthood um, is probably telling my kids that I love them enough. And there again, being a parent, uh, a child, and going through miracles through childbirth, watching your child be born, it's something that between you and God, and that's priceless.
Mm.
But not telling your kids that you love them enough, um, and show them that you're there always,
Yeah.
that they can come to you for anything.
Mm.
I regret some of those times where um, it seemed like you were always afraid to go to your parents for certain things because they had to be the protector, the provider, and also the discipliner. So when they disciplined you, wrong or right, you didn't argue with your parents. I mean, that was something that you were taught.
This is what it is. What it is.
That's rather, I mean, and there again, nobody. There's suggestions out there, and there's also books, I'm sure. But as far as being a perfect parent, I don't think there is one
Mm.
except for Jesus.
No such thing as a perfect parent except for Jesus. That will preach, my friends. That will preach. Reverend Mike Mangus.
I'm not feeling that part.
He
Yet,
said, no. That right there, though, is so real. Like when you can learn and recognize that your parents aren't perfect, I think it actually lets your parents be better parents.
Absolutely.
So, like, yo, I know my parents have messed up, but hey, guess what? They're still my parents.
Exactly.
And so there's something remarkable about that. And it makes me be able to say, man, I actually love you more because I recognize that you're still being sanctified as well. You're being
Authentic.
transformed as well. And I've seen your growth. Now, if you weren't growing, it might be a different story. I'm not sure, but I love who you're becoming. Um, what's been your favorite thing about being a husband and a father?
I guess watching them grow into the adult life that they have now,
Yeah,
and knowing that you were a part of that,
it's big.
uh, you guided them in the right direction, hopefully, and
Hopefully.
hopefully. So we pray about that a lot.
Come on.
Come, prayer time at night. So it just like, protect my kids, protect them in their choices, and ask for forgiveness if they mess up.
Yeah. Did you ever feel like in your life you were going to be disqualified or even um, not accepted in the Christian world?
Absolutely.
Tell me about
Yes.
that time.
Um, there again, we're going back into layers as far as um, what you did in life,
Yeah.
choices that you made in life, whether it be peer pressure or trying to fit in,
Good time.
just doing the wrong things, then you were probably the furthest away from Jesus. Um, and you were just having fun. I mean, and enjoying life. And luckily that some of those enjoyments came with consequences, and luckily that God had a hand in it. That I'm still here for a reason.
Come
Because
on.
if He didn't have a hand in it, then there's times that I probably would not be here. So,
That's
um,
it's real.
but just
Said those glass liquor bottles got a testimony in them. Oh.
probably in the same apartment complex. I'm not just saying. I mean, heck, I did some wrong things,
Yeah.
and just repent for things and ask for forgiveness, and you can't keep holding stuff like that back because, like I said, change. If you hold on to things, I do believe that sins and it hardens your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So if your heart's not soft and ready for transformation, I mean, you're just going through the motions and your life becomes dull, which I've had that season before too. I mean, dullness. I mean, there
That's the
again,
hardest. That's the saddest,
the
most depressing
dullness of
part.
things that happen. I mean, you just go through the routine things over
Yep.
and over and over, and a lot of people, say routine is great, and it is to a purpose, but we also need change,
Yep.
and you know that more than me because
Yeah.
you're all about change.
I am, man. I am.
Transformation.
Come on,
A dreamer.
I am, dude. I love watching people's hearts be changed. I love watching people feel free again. I just I love the adventure of life. Like, I wouldn't consider myself an adventurer because I don't really like, woods and grass and all that
Mm,
stuff. But I do like I like that free flowing mindset, just people can live peaceful.
right.
You don't have to live in I I see it better than most people realize because I've experienced it. Like, um in one of my former episodes, I mentioned I hid for 12 years. Like, the stuff that we talked about at Rebirth, that stuff hadn't come up. People didn't even know about that for 12 years of my
Did they
life.
change that to reborn?
To the
Me-
return now.
Return.
Yeah. So
Okay.
people that have not gone through the return, if you are walking with shackles in your head for things, maybe even just like things you're trying to let out, or you want transformation, I'll
That
tell you that
is
that's the place.
that's the place. The experience that it will change your life
It will change your life
forever.
forever.
Uh,
It gives you tools to be able to walk through life, not being stuck by things that are happening around you. Because the truth of the matter is, I could go in my kitchen right now, drop a pan on the floor, break my toe because something hits my toe or something like that, and that could ruin my day. Because I'm like, great, my toe's messed up. Now I get to the hospital. Now I'm in debt for the hospital, and then I'm thinking about that for 2 years, pissed off that this happened. When in reality, it could just happen, and I could work through it right in that moment, and then boom, I can actually go through my life recognizing I'm not in bondage to an effing pan.
like I said, given the tools that to go through life and just slow down things, be present.
Yeah.
And everything seems like it's a fast paced world nowadays. But
Yeah.
the more we can slow it down, I think the better the world's gonna be.
Better the world will be. No kidding, man. Let's just let's look at
Shout out to
life.
414.
Shout out 414, man. If you want to be radically transformed, go through Unveil. Go through the return. I plug it because I believe in it. If I could have the #1 sponsorship for this, if I could drop the link on here, I would. I don't know if there's an exact date, so I don't have that yet, but I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna push that till the day I die. And if it ever ends, I'll commit to building it myself because that's how much I believe in it. And it's impactful. It's impactful. The
It's
truth,
hard to put it in words. I mean,
it's so hard to put in words because the truth of the matter is, and I hope people are catching this. I hope people are understanding this because this is big to me. I get passionate anytime this comes up. We can go through therapy, right? And I can start to work through stuff. And I can say all the things I need to say to a therapist. My therapist isn't that person that's always in my corner, backing me and loving me back to life, right? They're helping guide me in life, maybe. But when you have a brotherhood,
the bond is
it's unbreakable.
right.
And if somebody was hurting, like, we'll show up. That's what I love about it, man. And I've never seen that anywhere before in my life.
No.
This is the only place I've ever seen that before. And I love it, man. I do. I wouldn't mind if the only people that ever listen to this podcast were the brothers. Like, that's how passionate I am because these guys are just big. Now, I want more brothers to keep coming, keep listening, and show up to this thing. Fly out to it if you need to. Michigan. I guess what are we in? Southern Michigan right now? I don't even know where I'm at.
Yes.
This is Southern Michigan?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, fly out to Southern Michigan. But for you, man, like, what's next for you? You're currently in an unemployed spot.
I'm gonna say the next season of my life is something that maybe I don't know the answer to it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But talking to God and just building that relationship with Him, and He'll show me. I guess I mean in a way that either through words or through someone else. I mean
Mm-hmm.
through some actions that'll happen. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I currently have a new employment that hopefully starts this week.
Okay.
I'm not gonna plug it because it's not a definite. So either way, but there's something's in the work. I got my endorsement. Took a test for that and got that passed, and
Okay.
just waiting on. It's a driving job, so
Bus driver? You're gonna be a bus driver for school?
that's a negative. I don't even think I have the patience for kids. No, I do, but it would be rough because I mean everything nowadays, and professional driving and commercial driving, whatever. I mean, yeah, they're all going to have cameras on them because of liability purposes. There's no more he said, she said. They've got proof because cameras, cameras won't lie, just like this one we have here.
Come on, yeah, this camera don't lie.
This
man.
is the truth.
This is the truth. This is the truth, guys. That's awesome, man. Get that CDL, man. I'm a big. I've got a lot of friends that are. I actually had a guy on the show that he was a CDL too. I've had a couple of CDL truck drivers on the show.
Didn't say it was CDL though. Just said it was an endorsement.
Oh, you're gonna
there's a
drive
difference.
motorcycles?
Not a cyclist
Yeah.
endorsement, but it's an
Yeah.
endorsement. It's for hired endorsement. So it's basically
Okay.
it's not a semi or a CDL, commercial license, but it is for hired driving professionally.
Oh, you're you're getting a professional driving license?
Yes.
Okay.
An
I'm
endorsement
intrigued now.
to basically drive like a box truck, a delivery truck,
Okay.
deliver packages.
I used to drive
Not people,
a box
but
truck.
packages.
You're
That's it.
wild with that. Yeah, I used to drive a box truck. That was a good time in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I drove it for a year and a half.
With an endorsement?
No endorsement.
Ah,
I had it just underweight enough to where I didn't have to have an endorsement.
gotcha.
So it was all right. It was all right. Anyway, all besides the point. All right. So I have a tradition on this podcast where I open it up for my guest to ask me any question, uncut, unfiltered. What is your question for me, Mike Mangus?
My question for you: where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a good question. Where do I see myself in 5 years?
What's your dream?
My dream, I would love to open up I would love to have multiple businesses out there, completely out of debt. I would love to, I believe I'll be out of debt by the end of this year, but,
Amen to that.
come on, I'm really believing for it. And Lord Jesus, if I can get my credit score up too by the end of this year, that'd be great.
You be doing something like this or something bigger than this, obviously,
I would love to
on a
just take,
platform stage.
I would love to do a live show. Like, I know that's not, like, that's probably hard to put in 5 years. Like, I would love to start booking shows. Like, we have musicians, we have other, like, leaders and podcasters, motivational speakers, preachers, all different people that are motivators and innovators, business owners that come together, and we do like a conference type thing, and people show up to it. Like, I would love to do big events like that. So really my goal in 5 years is to have a big platform to inspire people to love the world. Like, I'm a firm believer in mental freedom and loving people back to life. So let's eliminate the shame in our mind by confronting it with honesty so that we can actually go out into the world and be fully free, knowing that somebody else can experience the same thing. So it's more like creating a deep knit community for me. So within 5 years, I would love to have a grip on that. out of debt. I would love to, man, I would love to like have the money to buy relevant, like huge building, bro.
There you go. Amen.
That would be so dope. If I had that in
The lottery.
I'll tell you what, man, I'll start playing the lottery. I'm not opposed to it, to be honest. So like this is what's funny.
I'm talking about sinning here. We're talking about the lottery.
Yeah, we're talking about the lottery. I'm a big time believer in playing the gamble on things. So like
Okay.
when it comes down to if there's a chance,
Bet on black.
let's bet black, man. I called Pastor Muth. I was like, man, I'm about to go to the casino. I'm about to bet black on everything. I'm about everything on it. But yeah, I do like playing the gamble in life. So maybe I'll play the lottery. I've done scratch offs before, and my record is terrible on them, by the way.
I'm sure they're rigged that way.
They are.
I'm sure.
Yeah, man. But let's play poker, man. I'll cook you in poker. Texas Hold'em, you got no chance.
You ever been to Vegas?
I'm not that good at poker.
No, have you ever been to Vegas?
No, I never.
No. Okay.
I feel like Vegas is a dangerous spot for me because I love sensory. I love all the, what is it called? I don't even know. The lights and stuff like that. I'm gonna be drawn to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be drawn to them. I'll be like, I hate slot machines, but somehow they're gonna convince me that I love slot machines.
Yeah.
In Vegas, I'm the type of
They're enticing, and that's what they make it to be.
Exactly.
Enticing.
I was the type of kid that I would like wishing fountains. You ever been to a wishing fountain before?
When you throw the pennies
You
in,
throw a penny or a quarter
take
in.
you and you put one in, take you out.
Exactly.
No.
I was putting all my money in there betting. Like I'd be like, I'm wishing for a brand new car. I'm 9 years old. I don't need a car. But the idea of having the chance of getting a car by betting a quarter, I was like, this is the best odds of my life. If this is real, whoever the wishing well God is, he's making bad decisions because this is terrible gamble. But anyway, yeah,
Take it into existence.
there
There you go. Let it make it happen.
I'm believing.
Now what are you doing now?
I'm believing.
You
I'm
working
still
at Cars?
believing for that pony that I asked for when I was 4 years old.
Oh, be a dreamer. It could happen.
Yeah, it's good.
Does that have to be a live one? It could be the one on a stick.
I really don't even want, I mean, I'd prefer one on a stick. I don't even like, what's funny about it. I don't even like animals. I don't even want one. But when I was a kid, for some reason, asking for one whenever you got a quarter in your hand feels really good.
Mm.
Or money.
County fairs. You play those games. You get the stuffed animal.
Yeah, dude. I used to throw the ping pong balls in the fish tanks for fishes.
Awesome.
Yeah. You ever played that before?
Absolutely. There wasn't a game that I didn't play.
Did you ever get a fish?
Yeah, I did. 3 days later, it died. So.
It
I
died,
gotta
bro.
feed it, but I'm like,
You didn't
feed it,
them?
it still dies. So I'm like, what's going on?
Somehow they rig them. They want you to come back and play it again. Yeah. Anyway, do you have any closing thoughts for the people, man?
Just remember to know that you're not journeying life, alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing life alone. And when you think you've been through some things, there's someone else out there, community, church, that has been through the same thing. So there's people out there that are experiencing what you're experiencing. Just reach out to somebody because there again, you're not made to do life alone. So you're made to do it with somebody else.
That's big, man. Mike Mangus, thank you so much for coming on. This has been an awesome episode. You've got an awesome heart for people, and this is dope.
God
this
bless.
Is dope. Come on.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace.
Hey, check us out on socials at Loveworks Studios. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe. If you listen to this whole episode and you didn't subscribe, what are you doing? Seriously. So hit the subscribe button, share this with a friend, and let's ride, baby. Peace out.